So let's talk about some news. Gaming news. What do we got? Two big things. One big thing, one sort of thing.
Neither of them are that big.
Nah, a couple of things. So we'll start off with Nintendo, because obviously we talk about Nintendo news every week.
Every week.
That's the way it's got to be.
Yep.
The Nintendo Power Library, from issue 1 to issue 119.
Something like that.
145, somewhere around there, is all uploaded to archive.org.
Yeah. So
I looked into who did this, whether this was done by Nintendo or whether it was done by a fan.
And who was it?
Well, one of the websites that I read, I believe it was GameSpot, said Nintendo has uploaded the Nintendo Power Library to archive.org up to this date. And I thought to myself, that sounds really strange.
Doesn't sound right.
Why the fuck would Nintendo upload it to archive.org and not to their own site?
Yeah.
So then I went to the website itself, to the link. I read through some of them, which is fantastic, by the way.
Good service. Free.
And it looks like it's definitely done by a person. Jason Scott, I believe, was the name of the archivist whose file it was. He's one of the major contributors to archive.org. He has his website, or his email is actually, it's like jason@archive.org, so he's one of the people there. But I believe this was uploaded by a person. When you read through issue 1 at the back, there's a postcard you can send in, and the one in the example is actually filled out.
Oh!
And it's not filled out by Bill Trinian. So,
so yeah, there's no way it's Nintendo.
No.
That begs the other question: is will this, would they care about this? Would they allow this to stay up?
Who knows? Should they allow it to stay up? Yes, most definitely.
Yeah, I don't know. They're not doing anything with it.
This is a fantastic way for people to go back and reread these articles from Nintendo Power. For those of you who don't know, Nintendo Power was essentially a monthly commercial for Nintendo products. It wasn't a super respected news source. It wasn't. It wasn't like EGM
or a little less.
Any of the the big review magazines. It was really just a Nintendo commercial, but it came with tips and tricks and maps for Nintendo games.
Yeah,
and it's also cool because you can sort of see how the industry develops over the course of 10 years, really, or 3 years, or however long it's there, 1991 to 2000, or 1998 to 2000, whatever.
Have you tried using it on like an iPad?
I do. I have actually the first issue.
How does it look?
Saved.
Does it fill the screen?
So when you go to archive.org, you have the option to view it in different formats or download it. I viewed it as a PDF in Safari. If you're using an iPad or an iPhone, open the link in the Safari app, view the item as a PDF, and then at the top it gives you the option to open in iBooks, and then you flip through it like an actual book in iBooks.
Oh, very
And it'll be
cool.
saved there forever.
Oh, cool. So it's easy to access, easy to read.
Super easy to access, super easy to read, and super cool that this is somebody took the time to upload these.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to finish uploading all of the library. It would be really cool if they did. But I really hope that Nintendo doesn't tell them, like, Nintendo's really weird when it comes to their stuff, so there's a huge possibility that they're going to send this guy a cease and desist, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And say, pull that down, that's our intellectual property, you don't have the right to that.
Right. They're pretty protective.
Yeah, so, I mean, I recommend going and grabbing them all now while you can, just in case, because, Nintendo, please don't do that. It would be a really shitty thing to do. I know you're watching this.
Yeah, Reggie.
I know you listen. Don't, leave it up there, let fans enjoy it, let a new generation of gamers see Nintendo Power, and let people who are into retro games, like the NES Mini, when that comes out, let them be able to use these digital guides to help them beat your digital games. Like, that would be fantastic.
That's a great point.
You know? So, if it's not uploaded by Nintendo, which I don't believe it is, Nintendo, please leave it up there. Don't be a scumbag. That would be a really shitty move to do.
One of the games is Castlevania 2, right?
Exactly.
And you definitely need a guide. So, awesome. Well,
Yeah.
hopefully they leave it up.
So that's news item number 1.
I like it. I like the second one, too. It's Sega related, so it's like best of both worlds.
We are jumping back to the 8-bit, 16-bit battles here.
Yeah.
So this next one is some Sonic news, actually. Sonic recently had his 25th birthday. So Sega announced 2 new Sonic games coming in 2017.
Yeah.
One that got the internet abuzz, and one that got the internet asleep. So,
which one did you like?
So the first one that I'm going to talk about is Sonic Mania, which is being done by Headcanon, Christian Whitehead, and another game company, whose name I can't remember.
All right.
This one it harkens back to 2D side-scrolling Sonic, and Christian Whitehead specifically, he did the Sonic 1, 2, and Sonic CD iOS remasters. He came up with them on his own, pitched the idea, and Sega was like, you know what, those are good. Those handle pretty well. You built them on your own engine, so let's do those. So he's the one who's leading Sonic Mania, and they're taking Sonic back to 2D. They're giving him back his skin-colored arms instead of blue arms. So
it looks good. It looks awesome.
It does. I mean, if you're a Sonic fan and you love the original, old-school 16-bit Sonic, this is the game for you. Yes. They're going back through old stages. They're remastering old stages. You have the opportunity to play as Sonic, as Tails, or as Knuckles, and it's going to be. It looks like it's going to be a love letter to all the fans of original old school Sonic, and it's again, which seems to be the theme lately, tugging on the nostalgia heartstrings. Looks really good. Looks really cool. It's coming for PS4, Xbox One, and I think PC. It said.
I didn't even see.
So a lot of people are really excited with that. I know a lot of Sonic fans are excited with that, and it should be a big hit. And I think that's going to be because the second announcement I'll say was another Sonic game, but it's a 3D Sonic game. Maybe it's being done by the same people who did Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations. Huzzah!
Was there any gameplay in the trailer?
No, it was a strict video trailer of this dystopian future where it looks like Mr. Robotnik has completely destroyed the world, and Sonic is there to fight him, but he needs help, and who better than to show up and help Sonic than another Sonic? So Sonic is running down the street, and it says, "But you won't fight alone," and then another Sonic, like it's him. There's two of them, runs onto the screen.
So that means like multiplayer?
I don't know.
I don't understand how this would work.
It's not a direct sequel. They have announced that it is not a direct sequel to Sonic Generations, but it looks.
Was it two different types of Sonics?
No, they look identical. There was a difference in their shoes. One of them had red shoes with a white band at the top, and one of them had red shoes with two white bands across the toe.
Oh my. Anyway.
Fuck me. It looked. I don't know what it looked like. It looked like a trailer for a movie. There was no gameplay footage. And they talked about this on the Easy Allies podcast a lot.
Did they?
If you're just showing me a trailer of cinematic footage, who gives a fuck? Like that tells me nothing about the game. That tells me that you had some guy with a pen and a digital pad draw up a Sonic trailer. Show me some gameplay.
Yeah.
But based on the people that are making this, based on the fact that it looks like it's 3D Sonic, and based on the fact that you have no gameplay, and I feel like you're only making it because you're terrified Sonic Mania might be a huge hit. I don't suspect it's going to do very good. And that one's coming out on PS4, Xbox One, and the NX.
Ah, another NX game. Yeah. That's like one of, what, 3 NX?
That is the first official third-party NX game announced.
No, because Ubisoft announced one at E3.
I don't know, man. Well, this might have been at E3. But this was, like, maybe. If you look up Project Sonic, it was announced as the first third-party title announced. The official first third-party title announced for the Wii U. Or for the NX.
What?
Yeah. Did Ubisoft give a name, or did they just say...
It was Just Dance.
We're making it... Oh, that's not a fucking game. Come on, Just Dance.
This was at E3. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, that's crazy. I like the other one that looks like Sonic CD. Looks like it'll be fun.
Yeah, it looks really good.
But yeah, I don't know anything about this other one.
A lot of Sonic fans, I think, are going to be really excited for that one, and I think the new one is probably going to be a Sonic Boom or Bust. That's the title of this clip. Sonic Boom or Bust. I love it. Clickbait, here we go.
Writes itself.
So that's CC Weekly.
All right.
We have any more news today?
I think that's it. That was not pretty dry week, really. I mean, there's some more Pokemon Go stuff, but we talk about Pokemon Go every week.
Yeah.
People are really upset because the tracking system isn't working.
Oh, no.
A lot of boycotts.
Pokemon, say it ain't so.
Oh, boy. All right, let's move on.
Moving on.